the sea iguana, marine iguana. Now, each of these are on a different page of this devotional that we give out to students when we go into the schools. But it turns out he gets his food from the ocean, lives in the Galapagos Islands and other places in the Pacific Ocean. But sharks surround these islands, and this is like a popsicle to a shark. I mean, they love to chomp on the sea iguanas. Well, as they're swimming through the water, they sound like just water movement. Sharks have terrible eyesight, but phenomenal sense of smell and hearing. And what they will hear is the iguana's heart. Boom, 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 boom. They'll pick up that sound and zero in on the iguanas, and then they'll have a dessert. They'll eat them. So what's the poor iguana going to do?
It sounds like, I mean, unless he can stop his heart, he's toast.
Guess what? The only animal we know of that can shut down its heart goes into the water, stops his heart, swims around for up to 40 minutes with no heart, gets his meal, eats, climbs back out, restarts his heart. Why don't you try that, Ray? Shut her down.
Now, how, again, evolution would have to say, well, you know, over thousands of years, thousands of generations, millions of years, right, that somehow the one iguana shut its heart down for a minute, maybe two, maybe three. I mean, it's almost absurd to think that something like this, again, could develop through a process.
The reality is, biologists are studying, how does he do this? It will take dozens, if not hundreds, of specific chemical changes in order to be able to do this. But then he has to be able to restart it. And he has to have all the instincts. Think of him, oh, I've learned how to stop my heart. Oops, I haven't figured out how to restart it. End of evolution. See, again, all the parts, all the pieces, everything in the sequence has to be in place or none of it works.
It sounds like we are seeing the creative wisdom and goodness even of God, who provides the creatures what they need to live and to grow and to be what He has made them to be.